Hi, I'm Camille. Today I'd like to present the P3 spin line. The line includes a pneumatic frame ejector, a premium closed-circuit uncapper, an electric trolley feeder for loading unspun frames into the extractor, and the horizontal extractor itself. It can hold 40 frames per load, and here's the receiver for spun frames. At the bottom is a vertical sieve with an electronic honey level sensor. This sensor is linked to this pump. When the pump gets a signal that the sieve is full, it automatically activates and pumps the honey to a container. Lastly, here's the extruder with a capacity of 100 kilograms per hour. Cappings that directly fall from the uncapper here are processed. You can see that on this upper part, dry wax will appear, while on the lower sieve, here it will push out honey into this heated sieve, as you can see. I'd like to introduce you to the components of this machine set. Here's a pneumatic ejector for ejecting frames with the body. We place the body on this base. Pressing this foot pedal launches the body upward. These claws keep all frames in place as the body releases. You can easily fit all 10 frames or 12 into this chain feeder. The pneumatic ejector, as its name suggests, runs on compressed air. Specs and requirements are in our product sheet. The main component is the frame uncapper. Here's the control panel. On the left we can start or stop the feeder. The right side controls the device start and heating. This uncapper comes in closed loop system with a water tank, heating element and pump for liquid circulation, which is distributed on knives and scoring discs to improve and speed up the capping process. Regarding the capper's adjustment, it's built for one frame size. If it's a Wielkopolska frame, the line will be set for that size. We can't cap and spin other sizes. As for width adjustment, we can change the spacing width with these two handles. As you can see, the knife spacing is changing now. Let's move to this side for a better view. Here you can look through the polycarbonate to see the machine's interior. We can see two knives that uncap the frame from both sides simultaneously. Capped frames will fall onto this feeder. The capper processes about 4 to 6 frames per minute, depending on, at this height, we have an electric cart on the honey extractor feeder controlled by two simple buttons. It takes the frames, allowing us to move them without using our muscle strength to the extractor. It's easy to operate. We have an extra claw here that secures these frames as they enter the extractor. As you can see, there's no risk of damage. We have bumpers, so we go to the very end. Before closing and unlocking, we must back out the cart. The next component is the honey extractor, which is connected to both the feeder and receiver. To fully insert frames into the extractor, we need to lock the entire device together. I'm securing one side, then the other. At this point, the frames will be securely set in their slots. When we load the first 20, we must unlock the basket, rotate it 180 degrees and lock it again. We repeat this process when loading and emptying the extractor. The final component here is the receiver, which helps us move the empty frames. But how do we do this? If we have 40 spun frames and a new set to extract, inserting the new ones will push out the empty processed frames. We do this just like the initial loading. Unlock, rotate and load the next batch while removing the processed ones. The extractor holds 40 frames. To close it, unlock and shut the lid. It's equipped with a controller. Premium model, you can set custom programs on this controller based on honey types. It's very easy to change settings here. We can adjust speeds, modify programs and create our own. For safety, the extractor has a locking bolt. When we open it, we get an alert that the lid is open. Once started with the bolt locked, we can't open the lid until we stop it. The basket must be stationary. After extraction, honey flows to a horizontal sieve. I'll open it now. You can see several sections here, coarser sieves, finer sieves, and we have a pump to extract honey from the tank bottom. At the end, there's an electronic liquid level sensor linked to this pump. This sieve is heated and has a controller. It can be heated from 30 to 55 degrees Celsius. The pump used in this machine is 0.37 kilowatt. The front panel has a silicone impeller with adjustable speed. We can increase or decrease the pump's flow rate, which maxes out at about 900 liters per hour. The final machine in this setup is a 100 kilograms capacity extruder. Using this control panel, we can set it to push or retract. We use the push function for normal operation and retract when cleaning. As you can see, the scrapings fall onto this chute and are pressed. The honey drops into the bottom tank while clean pressed wax exits through the funnel above.